What's going on, everybody? This is Joe, and I am back once again for another Zendikar Rising pre-release pack opening. Last time we had, we've done 5 of these already. The 4th one was, oh my god, incredible. And then I guess maybe I'm biased because of that one, but the last one was kind of lackluster by comparison and in my opinion in general. But like I said, maybe I'm just biased. But let's see what we've got in this one for us. All right, we've got the packs, we've got the divider, as I've been showing off. I'll leave that on the side. We've got the code, don't you worry, that will be given away at the end, or not at the end, excuse me, at some point in between. We have the Gear Up for Adventure little flavor insert, love that. We'll move the packs aside, we'll move the box aside. Oops, sorry, can't move the box aside yet. We still have a D20 to look at. So this is the green D20, as you may be able to see in the background there. This is now our second regular green D20, as well as we have 2 of these like sparklier green D20s, plus a red and a white. So blue and black have to be in the last 2 if we want to get all 5 of the regulars. But that's because I didn't know that we had these fancy green ones available. I just had no idea that that was an option. So we have as our promo foil rare a Shatter Skull Smashing. Interesting. It is a modal double-faced card. So on the other side of this Shatter Skull Smashing, we have Shatter Skull the Hammer Pass. I have to say, if it wasn't clear based on how I've been reacting to these all throughout, this newest style of foiling on these cards looks absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. I will say, for these double-faced cards like this, oh, this is a mythic, excuse me. I think I called this a rare. This is a mythic. I wish that the stamp was on both sides, the date stamp, but I guess, this is very clearly the front face of the card. I would prefer if the stamp was on both sides. I think that'd be cool. That's me personally. We'll leave that on the side. We have a Jace pack to start, by the way. Shatter Skull Smashing seems cool. It's not like, oh my god, we have to play red, it's such a bomb mythic, but it's a very good card. So if we end up having good enough red, I would definitely at least consider it. We have a Farsight Adept to start, Fissure Wizard, Cascade Seer, Nimana Skitter Sneak, Kazandu Stomper, a Living Tempest, Seagate Colossus, Disenchant, Turn Timber Ascetic, whoops, a Stonework Pack Beast, sorry about that, a Merfolk Falconer is the first uncommon, a Spoils of Adventure is the second, this card's cool, and a Tangled Florahedron, very nice, which flips into a Tangled Veil. Again, with this card in particular, it just feels like you would just keep the Tangled Florahedron unless you were afraid that they had removal for your creature and you really needed a way to make mana, make green mana specifically. But anyway, behind it is our next rare or mythic, which is an Archon of Emeria. Okay, this card is fine. It's a 3-mana 2/3 flyer. That's probably about it. The fact that each player can't cast more than 1 spell each turn for limited, for sealed, is not ideal. I guess it depends on the kind of deck you're playing. But, yeah, interesting. I don't know that I love this card, I won't lie to you, if you didn't get that from my middling response to seeing it. Behind it, we have an island. Awesome looking island. Holy crap, that's so cool. And one of the replacement cards for the modal double face cards. We have Nissa on this pack. And inside of the Nissa pack, we have a Molten Blast to start. Okay, not bad. Seafloor Stalker, good card. Resolute Strike. Adventure Awaits. Mind Drain. Whoa. Another Seagate Colossus. Followed by another Disenchant. Followed by another Turn Timber Ascetic. Followed by another Stonework Pack Beast. Followed by a Malakir Blood Priest. A Shadow Stinger is the first uncommon. That's a cool card. Grotag Night Runner is also a cool card, and a Rogue as well. Both Rogues in our uncommon slot. And a Solundi Vision. I was going to say that island that we got in the last pack looked a lot like the Solundi Isle art if the island itself just wasn't there. So there you go. Solundi Isle. And our next rare or mythic then is a Shadow's Verdict. Okay, I don't love this card either. It's conditional. I mean, it's good, right? But the problem is if you have a more commanding board presence, like this, I guess, goes in a more control-y, like blue-blackish type deck, where like you're going to be countering their stuff, bouncing their stuff, not playing a lot of super impactful things early. Then you wipe the board with this, and then you start getting in after you've taken care of all of their stuff. Interesting. Like I said, I don't love it though. We have a Plains after that, and a Core Warrior token, which looks really sweet. I like that. So we have Jace next. Whoa. Commander, cube, and every format in between. Okay. All right. We have an Expedition Healer to start this pack off, followed by a Tormenting Voice, Shell Shield, Practiced Tactics, Ghastly Gloom Hunter, Jiraga Visionary, Grotag Bugcatcher, Prowling Felidar, Nissa's Zendikar, Expedition Diviner, Relic Golem is the first uncommon, Soaring Thought Thief is the second. Yeah, I was thinking as we were going through the beginning of this pack, I was like, I don't really know what we would play out of here. I just talked about blue-black, and I know we got that Rogue in the last pack as our first uncommon, and now with Relic Golem, which cares about them having 8 or more cards in their graveyard, which is very much the blue-black Rogues deck thing, followed by a Soaring Thought Thief, plus that Shadow's Verdict. That's where I'm leaning currently, but we shall see. And a Jwari Disruption, which flips into a Jwari Ruins. This is also a pretty cool card. We got the Solundi Vision earlier with Solundi Isle as well, so those are also pretty good options. Which then leads us to our rare or mythic, which is... yeah, it's an Ashaya Soul of the Wild mythic. Interesting. Okay, so it cares about the number of lands we control. Our creatures become forests. Interesting. I hadn't seen like a lot of green that jumped out at me. We had that one double-faced green card. Is that correct? I think that's correct. Where am I looking? I'm looking in the stack here. Yeah, we had the Tangled Florahedron. That's pretty good. Interesting. All right, I guess I'll have to keep my eye open for green, because this card's great. Otherwise, I guess I would still lean towards the Rogues as well. But still, Ashaya is awesome, and if we can play Ashaya, we should. Card's very, very good. Behind Ashaya, speaking of, we have a Forest and a Cat token. We are still only halfway through. We've got 3 packs to go. So hopefully we can see what else we can get here to help us out with this deck making strategy. Interesting. Okay. Well, we have an Ardent Electromancer. We have a Deliberate, Core Celebrant, Inordinate Rage, Broken Wings, that's not the type of green card I was talking about. Subtle Strike, that's a cool card. Nissa's Zendikar is fine. It can turn a land into a creature, like Ashaya turns your creatures into lands. Grotag Bugcatcher, Prowling Felidar, a Skyclave Shadowcat is the first uncommon. I don't know that this would go into the blue-black deck. I mean, if it needed to, I guess it could. I don't love this card. It's fine. Like, it goes in the, it's obviously for the Golgari deck, the green-black deck. We have an Allied Assault after that, and a Malakir Rebirth, which flips into a Malakir Mine. Or Meyer. Why did I say mine? Malakir Meyer. I can read, I promise. I went to school and everything. Interesting. I mean, this card is cool. We move on then to our next rare or mythic, which is a Felidar Retreat. Interesting. I don't know that we have a lot of support for this. We haven't seen a lot of like landfall stuff. I mean, well, I should say we have seen a couple of Felidars, right? Prowling Felidars. I think we have like 2 of those. So I guess that's something as well. Like the white-green landfall deck is a possibility. There's also, I believe, a foil back here. Ah, we have a foil rare in Verizal, the Split Current. Interesting. Look at that foiling. So cool. So cool. Very nice. And it's a foil rare. Hell yeah. It's a legendary creature, but I don't think we're going to get another one, but who knows? 2 more packs to go. This is a cool card. We talked about +1/+1 counters. This is definitely a consideration. Interesting. This is tough, man. This is all over the place. Again, I hate when they do that to me. I really do. We have a mountain behind that and another replacement card for the modal double-faced cards. We have a Nahiri pack as our second to last pack. Okay, and we have a Pyroclastic Hellion, Seafloor Stalker, a Tazim Raptor. The Mind Drain was trying to jump out at us there. Adventure Awaits, Malakir Blood Priest again, Cleansing Wildfire, Cunning Geyser Mage, that's a good one, Seagate Banneret, Spare Supplies, I like Spare Supplies, Core Blade Master is a cool card, it's our first uncommon, Skyclave Pickaxe is the second, this goes well in the landfall deck as well, and a Balaged Recovery, which flips into, or on the other side, is a Balaged Sanctuary. Okay, I like this card quite a bit. So with like a Shaya and Verizal, that would be a good one to include. Which means our next rare or mythic is... Ooh, another legendary creature in Grakmaw Skyclave Ravager. Interesting. Okay, this card is good. I don't... We've got some tough choices to make. My God, very tough choices. Okay, behind Grakmaw, just a swamp, and an ad card. Okay, we have 1 pack remaining. It is Nahiri on that pack. Let's see what we have inside of this Nahiri pack for us. Field Research to start, cool card. Cliff Haven Sellsword, Teeter Peak Ambusher, Kazandu Stomper, it's a nice one, Blood Beckoning, a Cleansing Wildfire, followed by a Cunning Geyser Mage, where have we seen that before? A Seagate Banneret, speaking of which, and a Spare Supplies, a Scale the Heights, Thwart the Grave is the first uncommon, that one's awesome, Fireblade Charger is the second, and the Black Bloom Rogue, just to taunt me further, which on the other side is a Black Bloom Bog for one of the other modal double-faced cards. My God, this is some tough choices. And so our next rare or mythic is this Kargan Intimidator. Cowards can't block warriors. Everybody know that? This is interesting. I don't think this pulls us to red, because the only other like really good red we saw was that Shatter Skull Smashing, which was our promo card. Behind it, an island and another replacement card for the modal double-faced. Hey, did you think I forgot? Because I didn't forget. I actually, truly, at the beginning I said, oh, it would be at the end, and I hadn't done that on purpose, but because I said it by accident, I then decided, all right, well, we're just going to do that. This is a code for MTG Arena. Obviously, I will flip it over in just a moment. This is our way to thank you for watching all of our stuff. We don't do giveaways and things like that. We don't make any money off of this, so we can't really be incentivized to pay money for all of you. And those of you that watch, we know that you're here because you enjoy what we do, as opposed to because we're paying you to be here. So thank you all sincerely for watching anything and everything of ours that you do watch. This code, by the way, as a reminder, will only work once per account on MTG Arena. That means if you've already used a code from a Zendikar Rising pre-release pack, this code will not work for you, so don't waste your time. And if you get this code, we ask that you just shout it out in the comments for everybody so that they know if they see that, not to waste their time. But thank you sincerely so much for anything and everything of ours that you watch. We really do hope that you enjoy, that you stick around, that you subscribe, all that fun stuff. With this deck, with this kit, I really have no idea. Like, I know we have a good, like, rogues deck in there somewhere, but I feel like there's also, like, this possibility. Can we see that? Yeah, pretty well. Like, Grakmaw maybe as well. I really have no idea. I feel like the rogues deck is, like, the responsible choice, but then we're missing out on, like, some really good stuff like this. So, as always, I would love some help in the comments down below. I always love hearing from a lot of different people. Like I've said in the past, if this was an actual pre-release, I would probably be showing this around and being like, what do I do with this kit? We have this Felidar retreat as well. Do we just go like landfall, you know, green-white landfall? Do we try, like I said, do we try the rogues and just like ignore almost all of our rares and mythics? That seems incorrect, but it's possible. I truly would love a little bit of assistance with this one, but I will show you these because those were the two coolest ones that I opened. So, for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe. Please feel free to do all the fun YouTube stuff, along with commenting down below, letting me know what you would make out of this kit. You can also subscribe, like I said, ring the bell to be notified when all of our videos come out, including all of our streams, Mondays and Fridays, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern time here in the US. The Monday streams are always MTG Arena. The Friday streams vary. They are video game based and they could be anything and everything. So definitely stay tuned. We do hope that you're enjoying everything that we're putting out here on this channel as well as our other channels. Those will be popping up on the screen or be down in the description box below, whichever you prefer. Video Games for All, Gluten Free for all the other good, fun Geek for All stuff. And as we always say, in whichever video of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.